What's up everyone, we are finally here at Pokemon Legends Arceus, and today our Pokemon challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon Legends Arceus without catching any Pokemon? Well, kinda. As you can see, I started this challenge at the beginning of the game when I first got the game over a week ago. Don't tell Nintendo that, but I got this game a week ago and then I've been playing through it. Unfortunately though, you have to catch Pokemon. To beat the game. So that's when I realized it. That's why I changed out the layout eventually, but I'm just gonna keep the title because it's a good title. Everyone loves the title, but I'm just gonna basically not have any Pokemon unless I'm gifted to me, unless I'm given Pokemon to me, or I can, like, they're just handed to me, or I can win them as prizes. So anything outside of that I can't use. If I have to throw a ball at it, it's not gonna be on my team. You will also see that I randomly have Pokemon on my team at some point. Is that I'm also needing to progress through the story, because you need to catch Pokemon to progress through the story, as I said earlier. But I won't be using them in boss battles or anything like that, so you guys don't have to worry. This is actual challenge video. This is also the global release of the Pokemon game, I think. And if you guys can, please don't forget to leave a like. Comment down below some challenge videos just like this one you guys want me to see on Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I'm also going to be doing a Nuzlocke eventually on this game, so I hope you guys are ready for that as well. Finally, let's get into the challenge video itself. So to begin off our challenge, we are going to get our first Pokemon, which is going to be a starter Pokemon, which I am definitely afraid of picking. So I decided to pick up a Cyndaquil. This is our first Pokemon, so hey, we did not catch it, which is nice. Well, we did catch it in the prelude, but you know, that doesn't count. Outside of that, once we get into the game itself, we can do a little training. It's a little fun. I had a lot of fun exploring through the game. I'll make a separate video on that on the channel, which will go up tomorrow, so be hyped for that. We spent 50 hours of playing this game, and you'll see why I've spent 50 hours playing this game in the past 4 days. But anyways, we head into our first mini boss fight against this Munchlax trainer. I think she is the warden of this area, and unfortunately though, this rollout combo just destroys me, so I can't really do anything about that. Munchlax completely obliterates my team, and I have to go out and train my Pokemon. I found this very unique spot out here in the grass to the right of our base in Obsidian Minefields or Fieldlands. I think Obsidian Fieldlands. Here you can fight higher level Dustox and Beautifly, so you can get your levels up. And getting your levels up is very important because these trainers are crazy. They're actually very powerful. But we can face off against these bug types and get our levels up. We evolve into a Quilava, which is nice for us. We're gonna get close to level 20-ish. A little mid 20s should be fine as we clear through the Munchlax finally. And then we're gonna head back into town though. We're gonna get some drip, and this is what we're gonna rock with. A straw hat with a orange karate jumpsuit, which is and then some Air Forces on the side. That is how we're gonna be moving. Next up, we're gonna head into our first ever Noble battle fight against Kleavor. Kleavor is obviously the trailer Pokemon of Pokemon Legends Arceus. They have this Breath of the Wild type text, which is kind of cool. They like the show at the bottom of who the boss Pokemon is, which is very interesting. For these Noble battle fights, they're partly Pokemon battles, partly action Legend of Zelda style battles, which is first, I think, don't quote me on this, I think they are using the Legend of Zelda engine for some reason, because it feels like Legend of Zelda. I feel like there's certain things about the Legend of Zelda in this. The targeting is pretty similar, the rolling is very similar, possibly, actually, the sprinting mechanic might be similar to Breath of the Wild as well. I think they use the same engine. I feel like they use the same engine because a lot of things look very similar, a lot of things feel very similar as well. But anyways, getting to the fight against Kleavor, Kleavor is going to whack at us with his rock blades, and then he's getting Whirlwind. What we want to do is make him charge up and then run into a boulder or something, stun him so we can send in our Quilava, and Quilava can two-shot him, hit him with an agile style first, and then we're able to knock him down with a power move. Once we're done with that, we can throw bombs at him until his life gauge goes down a little more. Now, personally, I really like this style of battling. It's actually very unique. I'm glad they have a mixture of Pokemon battles and Fallout boss battles. It makes it more intense because you feel more engaged. You have to be more engaged in these boss battles. So eventually, when you do end up beating Kleavor, he's going to turn back into his regular Kleavor and he's going to leave, obviously. Then you accomplish the first task in the game. I think there's 4 different Noble Pokemon you got to face off against. I went off and tried to catch myself a Scyther for my Pokédex. Obviously not for my team, because the only thing on my team is a Quilava, obviously. So we can try to catch this Scyther, and this is my first attempt at fighting it. It hyper beams me and then kills me. So the animation in this game is very, very impressive. I really like the animation. They did a really good job on that. I love this game so much. It's actually really fun to do. As I'm exploring through the Hisui region, it's actually really fun to do. I'm just running around. I've rode around for like just doing nothing for a long time, just collecting items, crafting, all that. One pro tip I gotta say, I'm gonna make pro tip videos as well. I'm just gonna spam videos for you guys. I hope you guys all are ready for that as well. But I'm gonna make a pro tips one. I'm just gonna make a level up guide, super fast level up, quick way to level up, which is amazing. Crafting, always craft. Do not buy any Pokeballs from the shop because they're a ripoff. Use your money for something else, like XP candies or some drip or clothing, if you guys do not know, or some other items. Do not use your money on Pokeballs. You could easily craft Pokeballs. Just search around for a little bit. That's all you gotta do. Unless you're a speedrunner, then you probably need Pokeballs, but that's besides the point. Once we're done with that, we have Basculine, something like that, right? We get that as our next Rider Pokemon, which is really nice. So we can surf around whenever we want. I'm also able to get myself a Typhlosion, which is nice. I don't know why I'm evolving Monferno in this clip. I think I lost the clip of the Typhlosion, but there is that. Next up, we're going to head into the next Noble Battle fight. Before we get into that, though, we have to face off against these 3 bandits. These 3 bandits stole this Growlithe, and we have to get it back. Unfortunately, it's not a 3-on-1 battle, which they do later on in the game, but they didn't do it here, and it's pretty disappointing that they didn't do it here, but it is what it is, I guess. But anyways, from there, we can face off against the Noble Arcanine over here. Now, I did not know what to do against this Arcanine because he trapped me against the fire, and I had to cross the lava path or run through the fire when I'm in like 1 HP, and he just destroys me because he blocked me off. I couldn't run through the fire. I'm just stuck in the fire and I die. So that's my first death, quote unquote, of the game. As I retry, obviously, Arcanine is getting charged at you most of the time. All you gotta do is sidestep. Sidestepping or side rolling is so broken in this game because you avoid any damage at all. For some reason, even if it clips you, even if the animation clips you, if you're rolling, it does not count as damage. So always roll if you're in a predicament. From there though, Arcanine is a pretty much pushover. He's gonna do this fireball thing where he charges up. Just hit him as he is because that will eventually stun him, and then it will allow you to engage him in battle. And once you do that, he is pretty simple to beat. Just keep throwing bombs at him and eventually he'll fall. Some of these battles are actually more fun than Legend of Zelda battles, which is insane to say, but I'm actually having more fun with certain battles in Legend of Arceus than I had in Legend of Zelda, which is crazy because I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan as well. From there, we're going to progress the plot a little more. We're going to meet up with the 2 tribal clans, which is going to be the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan, obviously, blue and pink red-ish, respectively. I hate this character so much. Get this character off my screen. She is so annoying in the story, if you guys do not know. She's just so bummy. It's just so annoying. Get out of here. Anyways, we're moving on from there. Next up we have to face is going to be Hisuian Noble Electrode, which is going to be annoying. This is a grass and electric type Pokemon, and all it does, it explodes on you. So you have to run away, dodge its bombs hailing from the sky. As well, it has a shock charge that's chasing you, just in case it wasn't difficult enough. And once you get past that part, it will charge up a discharge, so you have to get away from his aura unless you want to die. So it is a lot of dodging. Once you avoid his discharge though, he is able to get stun locked, and then you're able to face him in battle. Hopefully you use Typhlosion and one-shot him through that and then knock him out, and we could barely escape Electrode with 1 HP again. I'm always just escaping barely. So luckily we beat Electrode and we can move on from there. Then we go into the Icelands of the game. The Icelands are a very, very tricky place because it's very bare and there's a lot of things to do, including a lot of Spiritomb souls that you have to collect through the entire region. But you have to collect it through the entire region. There's a lot here which is in bare places, so it's very annoying. I spent a lot of time on that, and I'll talk about that in part 2 where I do the after game, because we're just going through the main game and beating it with our challenge Pokemon. So far we still do not have a single challenge Pokemon at all. Funny enough, we don't have a Typhlosion. I'm getting the hang of battling, which is interesting because it took me this long to really understand battling in this game. Agile style boosts your speed or your priority, so you can outspeed and you could possibly hit him 2 times in a row. And also strong moves is like a recharge move. You can hit him as strong as you can, but you might have to let them hit you twice. So it's really a trade-off. Agile style is a little weaker, strong style is a little stronger, but there is some benefits and withdrawals from each of them. Personally, I like agile style into a regular hit, so I can use multiple regular hits. Sometimes strong style is actually more useful because it does one-shot things or get things low enough where it doesn't matter if you have agile or not, it will just eventually die. From there though, we're going to get our final ride Pokemon, which is going to be Bravery. Once you get him, you don't use anyone else. Bravery is the best ride Pokemon, so always use him when you're traveling. Even better than climbing walls, than Weavile or Sneasel. Hisuian Sneasel, right? It's better than that at climbing walls, because every time you call Bravery, you jump 50 feet in the sky. So obviously, Bravery is the one to go. Once we get our last ride Pokemon, we actually get the Sky Plate as well, and we can move on into the next part. The next part of this is we had to fight the final noble Pokemon in the game, which is going to be Hisuian Avalugg. Hisuian Avalugg is the giant table. It's steel and rock type Pokemon, I think. Doesn't even make sense. It's not even ice type anymore. This is actually so far the hardest noble Pokemon to fight against because it's just so difficult. The fact of the matter is that it just throws snowballs at you. I could dodge any other hits, but once it throws these icicles at you, it's so hard to avoid. I've been trying to roll at them, it doesn't work. Sometimes I mess up and get hit by the ice beam, which is total tragic. Absolutely tragic. And even when I'm not doing anything wrong, the icicle just always comes to me and just knocks me out. Like it feels like I'm unable to dodge them. Like I've tried to learn the pattern back and forth, but eventually I get lucky enough where he doesn't hit me too hard and I can take the damage from the icicles. But the trick of it is to use my Typhlosion to stun him with a strong style overheat. That would knock him out from full HP, and then I can stun him, throw my bombs at him, and eventually if I repeat this enough, I'm able to knock him down. As you can see, I'm at red HP. Luckily I get this last bomb in him and then he dies, and we beat the noble Avalugg with like 4 tries on us. That's not too bad, but it took a lot of tries. Avalugg is secured and we are done with the main quest so far. Then from there, once you're done with the main quest of the game, you're able to catch all 3 Lake Trios, Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit, and that is the next quest. Obviously we're gonna go out those 3 Pokemon. Now they're actually not that difficult. Within each trial in their own caves, you have to fight against some certain Pokemon. So in this clip we beat Hisuian Zoroark, which is a very amazing, one of my favorite looking Pokemon. And now once we face off against Uxie, we just gotta give it a code, and it's gonna give us a part of the red chain. We're gonna infuse that into a red chain and then head into the Spear Pillar. Now once we're into the Spear Pillar, we gotta face off against this person. Well, I mean, destroys me multiple times, this Gatekeeper. So we retried over and over and over again. It does not work out too well because we're so under level and we only have a single Pokemon, because this challenge really failed us. We not catch a single Pokemon on our team, or not given a Pokemon, basically gift Pokemons at this point. So we're not able to really do anything about that. So we have to go back, train our Pokemon. So we do a little training montage, pull the Rocky music out. We gotta train up our Pokemon against all these alpha Pokemons over here. Get some XP bag, candies, and everything. We also use the gravel, the rock, to raise our effort value. That is the new system. Instead of IVs and EVs, they have these items called the grit, gravel, pebbles, and all that boost up your effort value up to 10. So 10 is the max one you get, which is interesting. So we're gonna do that, get our Typhlosion up to effort value 10 on his special attack, his speed, his defenses, and his HP. And then we can reface against the Gate Man, beat him down easily. This time we destroy him actually, and we are done with that. Next up, we had to face off against the commander of the research facility in Hisui. So we had to face off against Kamado. Kamado is going to be in his knight armor and he's ready to destroy us, because we can knock down his bravery, but once he sends out his Snorlax or anything, it's over for us. We can't beat anything on his team like this. So we actually have to retry multiple times. We are so bad at this battle for some reason. It was actually impossible to beat him for whatever reason. It was just holding us back. Kamado is insanely hard and insanely difficult. But luckily in one of our attempts though, he was able to switch out and then throw the game. I'm able to get the burn on the Snorlax, weaken him down, and then I can knock him out eventually. He's gonna send out his Golem next. I hit up the Golem with an Inferno Parade, which is gonna be Typhlosion's signature move, and that actually ends up knocking him out, which is amazing. He's gonna switch out into his Clefable. He gets a Calm Mind up, which is fine. I'm just trying to search out for some burns with my Inferno Parade on my Typhlosion. Unfortunately, I hit him multiple times. I keep using Agile Style so I could double hit him on the following turn. And luckily enough, once I get the burn on him, I can Strong Style and finish off the battle against Kamado. And we are done with that. So that is not just the end of the game though, because we are forced to face off against Dialga. And now this might be one of the craziest animations or cutscenes of all time for me, because this is really sick. So once we face off against Dialga, we're going to start with an Agile Style. Now we don't actually have to beat him. Actually, we can't beat him, because if we do beat him, we have to restart and restart. Even though I beat him, getting the XP and whatever, I have to restart and face off against Dialga until I catch him. Now unfortunately though, facing off against Dialga and catching him. Since I only have one Pokemon, I only have a few chances to catch him. Actually, I only have one ball to catch him with, and every time he pops it out and just kills my Typhlosion. So we have to restart on spots. Once we restart though, I actually get lucky enough against Dialga where we Inferno Parade him, burn him, which is actually a really good status infliction because we can catch him on an Ultra Ball and we can finally get through that. After that though, you can see a cutscene where Palkia spawns in and it looks so menacing. I had to take a picture. I know, ruined immersion, but I had to take a picture. He is so sick. Unfortunately though, as you can see from this fusion thing, he is going to fuse with something, some kind of light form, where he can turn into his origin form, Palkia. That's like a mixture of Arceus, and it's a boss battle, so we have to face off against him. It's insane. This is actually really fun to do. I was actually really trembling. I was like, what is this? What's going on? I unfortunately died to him in my first attempt through. I'm not the greatest at this, but I actually died to him, which is kind of embarrassing. But we take 2 tries to face off against Palkia. Once we restart against Palkia, you could learn the patterns of his moves, so it's actually not too difficult. Once we do learn the patterns of his move, things are a lot more simpler and we get him down. We actually don't get into red mode at all. Eventually we're able to just chop him down, and then even though we take a giant blast at the end, it's all good because we do catch Palkia. Well, we beat Palkia, and then it's gonna let us catch it, so we have both Dialga and Palkia on our Pokédex. But unfortunately, depending on what clan you side with during the story, it's gonna be whatever orb you get. Unfortunately, I sided with the Diamond clan, so I do get Origin Form Dialga, but I kind of like Origin Form Palkia a little bit more for some reason. It looks kind of cooler to me. I don't know. They're both kind of ugly. I know we established that, but we still get them though, and it's actually pretty amazing. But that will be the end of the main story of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I know, a quick summarization, a quick 20-minute summarization does not give it justice, but honestly, it's not just done. So I want to say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. This was so fun to make. I can't believe I'm playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I've had so much videos planned out for you guys. So click through my channel. It's gonna be so amazing because it's the first time I'm actually uploading on spot of the release date. If you guys are enjoying these style of Pokemon challenge videos, just let me know in the comments, and also please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge videos just like this you guys want to see on Pokemon Legends Arceus, and subscribe if you guys are not already. It'll greatly help my channel. Anyways, my name's been Alpha. I hope you guys all had a great day, and if you guys want to see the post story of this game, just check it out on my channel tomorrow, because we'll be finishing off then. We'll be 100%ing the game. So we're also live streaming on Twitch. If you guys do not know that, I am going to be live on Twitch playing Pokemon Legends Arceus with you guys, so check it out in the links down below. And anyways, my name's been Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out. Peace.